So welcome to the attendance module. What you see is the employee dashboard of the attendance module, which gives you specific things of your average in time, out time, your work duration, late marks, or the overtime. Uh, this is the attendance log, which gives you the in time, out time, hours worked, if there are any deficit hours. Suppose you've forgotten to punch in, you can regularize from here, uh, giving your in time, out time, or the reason for not clocking in the attendance. And this goes to manager for an approval. And this is the regularization request. So basically, this shows that your regularization request status, whether it's rejected or approved, or if it's pending for approval. So once it goes to the manager, this is how the manager will see the screen. He will be able to see the request based on the in time, out time, and the attendance, and he can approve or reject. Now the good part about this is, suppose if you have just punched in uh, and you forgot to punch out, so what it will show is, it will show the recorded time, the in time, and the out time is something which will be time which you have requested, and then it will go for an approval. So this is your attendance request and regularization. Uh, the attendance is captured via four ways. Uh, One is the integration with your biometrics. Second is your Excel upload. Third is a punch in, punch out from the system itself. And the fourth is basically the mobile app. Now, we will just briefly go through each and every part of it. So, here is where you can integrate with your biometric devices, depending on how many devices we have. Uh, the second way is an Excel upload, which is a manual upload from the biometric machine. Uh, the third, as I said, you can do punch in, punch out from the system. And the fourth is where you can punch in, punch out from the mobile app. Now, essentially, the mobile app gives you the exact geolocation. So typically, this is used for people who are outside on the field. Suppose if your salesperson goes for a sales call, and if he has 3 to 4 various calls, so he can do a punch in, punch out at each and every location, and he can also capture notes. So essentially, when he does a punch in, he can prepare notes, and when he does a punch out, he can prepare those notes. So that's one feature of the mobile app. We can also do a geo fencing of the mobile app. So essentially, when you do a geo fencing, it'll essentially capture the it can fence within, say, 25 meters of your office premises. So if the person is down in the building, he does a punching, it will not capture because he has to be near the access door. So that's on the geofencing. We can have also IP restriction. So we will lock in the IP based on which he can log in the attendance. So these are the four ways where you can capture the attendance. We can then set up the attendance policy based on, it can be customized as per your policy. We can have your timesheet configuration. We can define shifts out here. We can have your biometrics devices, which I already explained. We can have your shift timings captured depending on the shift which you have. We can define your overtime rules. So this is the way the attendance will be done. Thanks a lot.